Unit 11, Conversation 2. I'll never forget the time I...
Vocabulary.
Handed it to means gave it to. Got off the train means left the train. Get home means return home. Did laundry means washed clothes.
Did I ever tell you about the time I found some money on the train?
No. What happened?
I was taking the train to my judo class when I saw a wallet on the seat next to me. I picked it up and it had about $150 in it.
What did you do? Did you keep the money?
No, I handed it to a police officer when I got off.
Good for you. That was really honest of you.
I had a nice surprise 3 months later. They called me and gave me the money. They couldn't find the person who lost it.
Well, I'll never forget the time I lost money.
Oh no. Was it a lot?
I was on the train when I realized I had forgotten my train pass. I took out my wallet to pay for the ticket, and my wallet was empty. I was sure I had about $100.
So what did you do about the ticket? How did you get home?
Oh, I had to get out at the next station and walk. I went home and I searched everywhere.
Did you ever find it?
You won't believe it. I found it the next time I did laundry. It was in my pants pocket the whole time.
Pronunciation focus.
Listen to the final ED sound in the words.
Picked,
D,
called,
Ed.
handed,
Listen to the conversation again and notice the final ED sound.
Give it a try. 1. Telling a story. Practice 1. Listen to the example. Student A chooses one of the pictures below and tells Student B his or her story. Student B asks questions to get more details. Reverse roles.
Did I ever tell you about the time I found $150?
No. What happened?
I was taking the train to my judo class when I saw a wallet on the seat next to me.
Practice 2. Listen to the example. Then think about what happened next in each story. Take turns telling the story again and continue as long as possible by asking questions.
I was taking the train to my judo class when I saw a wallet on the seat next to me.
What did you do?
I gave it to a police officer when I got off.
2. Responding to someone's story. Practice. Listen to the example. Tell your partner about an experience you will never forget, or choose one of the ideas below. Your partner will respond and ask questions to get more details. Reverse roles.
I turned the wallet into the police.
Good for you. That was really honest of you. Did they find the owner?
Listen to this. Part 1. Listen to Lisa's story. Think of a good title for the story and write it below.
The most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me was a couple of years ago when I had just passed my driving test. I was driving through the city, very pleased and happy that I was driving on my own at last. There was quite a lot of traffic, but it wasn't too bad. In fact, the cars were moving very slowly, which was fine for me. Then, suddenly, the engine cut out.
The car stopped?
Yes. Well, I tried to start it up again, but I must have flooded the engine or something because it just wouldn't start.
Oh no. What did you do then?
I just didn't know what to do. I started to panic. I was in the middle of this really busy street, 4 lanes of traffic all around me, cars starting to line up behind me. I couldn't leave the car to go and get help. I just sat there, terrified.
That sounds awful. How embarrassing. And then what happened?
I suppose I was sitting there for at least 10 minutes, but it seemed like an hour. And then a man came up out of the subway, saw what was happening, and came over to the car. And together we pushed the car over to the sidewalk out of the way of the traffic. I was so relieved. I mean, he knew immediately what to do, and it was so simple, really.
Wow. What did you say to him?
Well, that was the funny thing. He couldn't speak any English, so I couldn't tell him how grateful I was. He just smiled and went away.
And you never saw him again?
No, I never saw him again.
As always, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And before you go, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that tiny bell. And don't forget to check out some of our other videos on the channel. On to the next time.